I'll just say we're here with David. All right, you rolling? Riley, you rolling? What's going on, guys? It's Jaden with the Eagle Time Podcast, and I'm here with
David Haight, co-director of the Port of Fear Film Festival.
What's going on, David?
Not much. How are you?
All right. Would you like to introduce yourself for the people who don't know who you are?
Sure. So I'm David Haight. I'm a local filmmaker, and I'm co-director of the Port of Fear Film Festival. And this year we are running, like we did last year, a student challenge, a 48-hour challenge called the 5-Minute Horrors.
So could you explain like what the 5-Minute Horrors is about and all that?
Sure. So there's an entity out there called the 48-Hour Film Project, and we're kind of an offshoot of them. So they challenge teams across Wisconsin, Illinois, every state in the union, and they give you 48 hours to make a movie based on some parameters that they give you. So for their festival, it could be a comedy or it could be a horror film. And they'll ask you to have like a name, an object, and a line very specifically in that project that you deliver to them. We run the same kind of concept, but only to students in the area. And you make a 5-minute horror, sci-fi, fantasy, or thriller film. But so that, students don't try to get a leg up on any other team, you have to wait until our launch day where we tell you a line, a name, or an object that has to be in your movie.
Mm-hmm. So I know you said that students can join this, but who precisely, who
Sure.
can join and how do they join that?
So any high school student can join. You can sign up on portofearff.com under the 5-Minute Horrors link. You can have a team as large as 10 and as small as 2. Wouldn't recommend doing it by yourself because that's going to be a lot of work and it'll be hard to execute that in 48 hours. But you can have anyone. You can do a team that has members from one school and the rest of the members are from another school. Right now we have schools, Tremper and Indian Trail signed up, and we have one single person signed up from Racine that we want to make sure that they have a team as well. And we have some partnerships with other schools that we're trying to get more students involved with. We want to expand to Racine, though, because there are so many awesome students up here that didn't get the chance to do it last year, and we want to make sure they get that chance this year.
Mm-hmm. So when is this festival?
So the festival is September 30th through October 1st. The challenge, though, is March 24th through the 26th. So we will be kicking off at Waterfront Warehouse in Kenosha, and you guys will have 48 hours from the time of 8 p.m. that evening until 8 p.m. on Sunday the 26th, where that movie is due. And then if you do this challenge, you also get a weekend pass to the festival in September through October, where you get access to all the movies that we're going to be screening. And last year we screened 50, and this year we've already got almost 200 submissions for films.
This year. Sweet. So do you have any social media for anybody to check out?
Yep. So you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Our handle is Port of Fear FF, so Port of Fear Film Festival. And if you have any questions, we're happy to respond to you, and we're like lightning. We get right back to you.
All right. Thank you, David. And we'll see you guys later.
So I'm Raina Spica. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name's Chris Hood, one of the coaches, one of the girls' coaches.
All right. So you coach the girls' basketball team, correct?
Yes, I do.
How's the team looking so far this year?
Well, we've had some great seasons in the past, but this is a rebuilding year. So, we've taken a lot of lumps. We're playing, but we're trying to improve so we can do well in the tournament.
Just a personal question. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Rocky Road.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, so nice to meet you. I like this, I like learning about the girls' team.
Right,
okay.
thank you.
Yes. Bye.
My name is Michaela.
What grade are you in, Michaela?
I'm in 12th grade.
Oh, so have you been with the basketball team the entire time?
I just got here in October. I just got here 12th grade. I went to St. Cat's my freshman year through senior year, but I transferred in October.
right, nice. You liking the Case basketball team so far?
Yeah, I like my teammates. I mean, we need a little bit more work, but we definitely got this.
Yeah. What's your favorite TV show, if you have one?
Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. All right, yeah. Thank you so much for the interview.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I won't disturb your practice anymore.
No, you're fine.
My name is Madhura Patil, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Kaylee Alvarado, and I'm also a freshman.
Nice. Who's your best friend, Mother?
You?
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my God, he's so cute. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna play Guess the Song. It's really easy. Yeah, I'll just play you a song, and you guys just gotta either guess the name of the song or the artist of the song. Okay. Either way, you win. Okay? It's really easy. You got it? Okay. Right. You're gonna play it? Okay. So he's gonna play it. Play it real loud.
It's by Pink.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Easy. Here's the next song.
I listened to this. I don't.
I did. Okay. Think real hard.
I need to hear a voice. Oh, actually, no, I don't listen to that.
The cameraman is looking pretty shocked right now. What's the song?
The beat sounded familiar. Then it changed completely.
Failed. Oof. It was California Acacia. Californication. Well, I guess we took up too much of your time now. Thanks for playing with us. See ya.
Thank you for having us.
Unlock this one. Yeah,
What's your guys' favorite memory at Case? Because you guys been here for a while, right? I know you have, but is this your first?
It's my first year
Yeah,
here.
first year.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were here for a lot longer. No.
That's part of my skill set.
Oh.
He's got to act it.
He's new. He's like all the freshmen.
It's all about
this year.
confidence.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's all about confidence.
So I guess I've been here for 19 years
As principal?
as a math teacher first,
Okay.
and then a principal. So I think as a teacher, there were always I did a lot with student government. So to me, the best moments were outside the classroom. We're always those events, so prom and all those things that you guys planning them and working with the kids to get there like that. Then actually seeing it happen was always exciting. As a principal, it's always graduation for me because that means we've gotten to that point where you get that high school diploma. And for me, a high school diploma is one of the most valuable things you can have. So to be able to see all the 4 years of hard work get that one moment of celebration for us, I think for me is always going to be the best part of this job.
Yes.
Yeah. I always joke with you and Joe that when I cross the stage, I want a walkie and I want my key. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I think everyone wants to graduate high school, right? But some people just expect it to happen because they're like, oh, I'll just work really hard in college and life will come easy to me after that. No, it doesn't. Okay, you guys have to work hard in high school too. Otherwise, you're not going to get through that.
So I think what you're pointing out is kind of that shift that happens right from that middle school mentality up to I'm a grown person.
Yes.
And I'm going to have to own what I do.
Yeah.
Right.
Curious. I know the whole thing about Case is we want to get you to college, right? That was the theme I saw when I came here at least. How do you guys try to make sure that people are really motivated to continue doing that?
Well,
I think it's not just about college anymore, though. It's about 4-year, 2-year apprenticeship or going straight into the workforce, right? So I think our hope is that you guys get that from the start. And if college is the thing, then we want to be able to make sure that you have everything in place that when they look at your application, you stand out, right? But some of that comes too from you guys doing things, right? So you guys doing this podcast, that's something now you can put on your resume, right? Whether it's for a job, whether it's for a college, it's on there for you. So I think getting people involved in things outside just the classroom, doing all the classroom stuff is extremely important, right?
Yeah.
But then finding things that you enjoy, because that makes being here even more
entertaining and better.
Yeah, it makes it worthwhile, right? So So I think we're always looking for ways that you guys make you want to be here. Like what makes you want to be here? What brings you into the door? So whether that's a job, you come in for 2 hours and you leave and go get a job, right? Or, whether it's running the student section or doing these podcasts or whatever it may be, we want you to feel like you're here and you get to do these things. And to me, that then takes our step to that high school diploma and then gets you to the college and the career and whatever's next for people.
Right.
But
I think a lot of it comes down to there's a tough balance, being in meetings, we talk probably, more than weekly about how many things we'd like to do, how many things that we would like to do to, build more culture, to create more, ownership of the school, create more, feeling of pride in the school, and kind of go back to, things that were part of the regular high school experience that have been shifted because of COVID or because of this or because of culture or whatever, right? And, trying to find the balance between, what we have, what we're able to work with, and all those things, like that's probably, for me, one of the hardest things to see is like how many phenomenal ideas we have that we can't necessarily like put into place like right now. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I hope people see some of the shifts that have been made. I hope people see, over the time that they're here, I hope they see things keep heading in that direction. And I think like the homecoming dance for me was like phenomenal to see. Like so many people like having such a great time, and everyone was chill, everyone was relaxed, everyone's, dancing, doing whatever. There's no issues. It was awesome. It was great. It was kind of like a return to form that, hadn't been around for a long time. So winter formal's coming up.
Yeah.
Keep them grades up.
Man, dude, y'all strict on that this year. Jeez.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna be honest. We've had a lot of conversations as well
about the grading system.
About a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's maybe a whole different podcast to talk about.
Oh God.
But I think one of the things, like I'm talking about culture, like we are really aware of what's going on in our school. Like we really do know what the problems are. We really do know who's where and what's going on. Like we're not slow. Like we can see what's going on, right? So then where are we putting the attention? How are we adjusting to that? How are we trying to affect that? And so again, I hope the people that are here to learn can see the effort that we're making to make it a better place to learn and a better place to have fun while learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's huge.
And I think Case is just so community based wise, and I think that's why it works so much. And I even heard teachers, I've heard other kids coming from different schools, coming to Case, and they're like, I don't know what it is, but it's like it's just different here. And then I'm like, well, how is it different? And they're like, it's just like everybody feels like a family, as in orientated, like nobody, like of course there's drama, there's school, it's school, it's gonna happen. But it's like, it's not drama as in where it's like super toxic environment. It's drama as in with like everybody can deal with it with, with either talking to somebody or like even, it's not hectic, it's dealt with and it's done with right away. And I think that helps just so much with all of, that's why I
totally get you, Daniel, because I am one of those kids that is like, wow, this is weirdly different from my schools in a good way, okay? Because I don't know if it's the diversity or it's just the different amounts of people that are there, and you get so many interesting personalities, but you will never walk into a classroom without having someone say hi to you or be at least courteous to you. If it's the teachers or the students, you always feel like you're welcome. And in my old school, I never felt like I was welcome anywhere, even with my friends. It was just like, oh, I'm just going to sit here alone, play on my phone, and pretend like everything's A-okay because I'm just lonely, okay?
Yeah,
and
like you don't want to confront it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I know as a person who has to deal with that this school does a really good job of making sure no one's alone.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, even with, and it's not just the kids, it's the staff and it's the administration, and that's where it starts. So, and then the kids pick up on seeing, oh, well, our staff's like that. Well, then, why are we acting like?
I think that's
like
a huge part of it. I think there's a couple areas of it, and I think one of it is like if you look at it from a straight demographics perspective, and you start breaking down like what makes Case High School Case High School. there are surprisingly even breakouts of different demographic groups. So you end up getting a really wide representation of a lot of different people from a lot of different backgrounds, from a lot of different places, from a lot of different lifestyles. And so I think it naturally creates spaces for people to feel comfortable.
Yep.
I think the second part of that is exactly like you said, it's our staff. Like the fact that our staff shows up every single day, on the best day, on the worst day, and everywhere in between. The fact that the staff is here and representing Case and representing themselves as like members of our human society and upstanding members of our human society, like representing for our students. This is where we want to be. This is where we want you to be. Like that makes me proud to be here. You know, as someone who's been here for a year, like I'm not trying to go anywhere. I'm good. Yep. This is a great place to be.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like I also hear like a lot of teachers try to fight to get to Case, then get out. So with that, we'll end it there. Thank you guys for watching the Case Eagle Time podcast. We appreciate it. And see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.
Cool. Great job, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
There's got to be 4 to 6 seconds of usable material in that.